Battle of the Brains presented by Virginia 529. Central Virginia's ultimate high school academic quiz show. Today's match features Princess Anne High School versus Cave Spring High School. Let the battle begin.
Hello and welcome to Battle of the Brains, Central Virginia's longest running high school academic quiz show. I'm Cheryl Miller. Our competition welcomes teams from schools all across the Commonwealth of Virginia. Today's teams have made it to round 3 of this season's competition. Congratulations to the academic athletes joining us today. The Cavaliers of Princess Anne High School, coached by Jason Tomick. With about 1,800 students, Princess Anne High School is in Virginia Beach. The school hosts the International Baccalaureate Magnet Center. Also with us today, the Knights of Cave Spring High School, coached by Tamara Carson. Cave Spring High School is in the Roanoke County School District and ranks second in the Roanoke Valley in terms of academic quality. It's great to have all of these students back with us today. Our match will consist of 3 toss-up rounds and a category round. Players will buzz in and wait for me to call on them. Any interruption of questions with an incorrect answer will result in a point deduction. There's no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, students, good luck. Let's start the first toss-up round. What northern Florida city is... Trevor?
Jacksonville.
That is correct. Largest by area in the continental U.S. Metals such as lithium and highly electronegative nonmetals such as oxygen or fluorine combine through what type of bond? Trevor?
Ionic bonds.
Correct. With just over 3,100 residents, the town of Forks is now famous because of Stephenie Meyer's Twilight series and the subsequent movies. In what state is the town of Forks located? Trevor?
Utah.
That is incorrect. Cave Spring? Ham?
Connecticut?
It's actually in Washington State. Mount Mitchell is the highest peak in what mountain chain? Naman?
Appalachian.
That is correct. It is covered by mucosa and tiny bumps called papillae. Name this human organ you are sometimes figuratively told to hold when you need to be quiet. Kevin?
Your mouth.
That is incorrect. Cave Spring? Carson?
Your tongue.
Your tongue is correct. His 1965 play Incident at Vichy looked at Nazism and anti-Semitism in Vichy, France. Name this ex-husband of Marilyn Monroe. Cam?
Miller?
Arthur Miller is correct. It is often used in classrooms to separate water into hydrogen and oxygen. Name this process. Carson?
Electrolysis.
Correct. Breaking down a substance by passing an electrical current through it. As a NASA astronaut, her historic first flight was in 1983. Who was this first American woman in space? Cam?
Sally Ride?
Correct. The Boston Tea Party took place aboard a vessel operated by what trading company? Anna?
British East India Company?
Correct. A branch of zoology, what name is given to the study of insects? Trevor?
Entomology.
Correct. The assassination of Rafik Hariri led to the Cedar Revolution that ended Syrian occupation of what Mediterranean nation? Liam?
Lebanon.
That is correct. The ancient Chinese had a 10-day week, so did the ancient Egyptians. However, the idea for a 7-day week originated with what ancient civilization? Liam?
Rome.
That is incorrect. Cave Spring? Carson?
Norse.
It would be the Babylonians around 2300 BCE. Teams, turn your attention to the monitor for a video question presented by a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch.
Dwayne's scientific name is Crotalus horridus. He's the timber variety of which creature?
Trevor?
Rattlesnake.
Correct. What 2-word term is given when a person scores 3 goals in a game of ice? Trevor?
Hat trick.
That is correct. In ice hockey, it is a hat trick. In what state does the famous groundhog Punxsutawney Phil look for his shadow? Liam?
Pennsylvania.
Correct. Every February 2nd. The fainting associated with hyperventilation is the result of lowered blood concentrations of this gas. Liam?
Oxygen.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Cave Spring. Name this gas that plants take up and animals release. Carson?
Carbon dioxide.
That is correct. This principle states that one can never be exactly sure. Carson?
The Heisenberg uncertainty principle.
That is correct. Exactly sure both the position and velocity of a particle at the submicroscopic level. Its address is 1 East 161st Street. In which New York City borough is Yankee Stadium located? Trevor?
Bronx.
Correct. Buonarroti Simoni was the family name of what outstanding artist painter of the Italian Renaissance? Trevor?
Michelangelo.
Correct. What is the maximum number of extrema for a 6th-degree polynomial? Carson.
5.
5 is correct. Phileas Fogg undertook a long journey in what novel by Jules Verne? Trevor.
Around the World in 80 Days.
Correct. In this work of Hawthorne, the protagonist's husband assumes the name of Roger Chillingworth. Trevor.
Scarlet Letter.
Correct. And that's the buzzer for the first round. Good job by our team so far. Coming up next, we'll introduce you to today's players, and then they'll take on the category round when Battle of the Brains continues.
Battle of the Brains is always available. Find full episodes on YouTube and follow along with Battle of the Brains on social media. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Princess Anne High School with 110 points. Our team from Cave Spring High School with 80 points. And we'll get back to our match just ahead. But first, we want to introduce you to today's players. First, let's meet our team from Princess Anne High School. They are the Cavaliers. Their coach is Jason Tomick. First up is Naman Chowdhury, who is a junior who plays volleyball, soccer, and volunteers at the local hospital. He enjoys learning about biology and chemistry. Next up is Kevin Ho, who is a junior, is passionate about his dislike of math, enjoys soccer and video games. Our team captain is Trevor Dower. Trevor is a senior. He's a self-published author and researcher, plans to double major in political science and astrophysics. And wrapping up our team is Liam Senzon, who is a senior. He is hoping to study labor law and become a union attorney, and enjoys studying American politics. That is our team from Princess Anne High School. Now let's meet our team from Cave Spring High School. The Knights are coached by Tamara Carson. First up is Anna Martin, who is a junior. Anna has an Australian white tree frog as a pet, and her pastimes are reading and learning languages. Our team captain is Cam Haggett, who is a senior and will be attending Valparaiso University. Congratulations on that. Is currently participating in marching band as a flute section leader and is a member of the stage crew. Also enjoys crocheting and embroidering. Carson Ray is a senior at Cave Spring High School and also the Roanoke Valley Governor's School, enjoys coding, robots, and artificial intelligence, and is a musician, plays the piano, and composes his own music. And wrapping up the team is Bryce Hagee, who is a sophomore. Says his favorite subject is our math and geography, enjoys watching sports and playing video games. And that is our team from Cave Spring High School. And congratulations again to both of our teams for making it to round 3 here on our season of Battle of the Brains. Now today they're going to play the category round, where each team will select one 10-question category from today's choices. If the team gets all of its questions correct in the allotted time, they'll receive a 20-point bonus. Teams, take a look here at today's categories from which you may choose. They are ideal gases terminology, state nicknames, and mythological Greek figures. We do note that in this round, only the captains can officially answer for the team, though they may confer with their teammates to try to come up with the correct answers. By the rules, the high score team will get first choice of category. Today, that is our team from Princess Anne High School. So Trevor, quickly talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what category you'd like to play.
I think Greek figures is probably going to be the best choice.
Doesn't all of us have a little bit, yeah.
We'll take mythological Greek figures.
All right, identify the following Greek myth figures. The first is slew the Hydra.
Heracles.
Heracles.
Correct, or Hercules. Rode Pegasus.
Bellerophon.
Perseus.
Bellerophon. Outwitted the Sphinx.
Oedipus.
Yeah.
Oedipus.
Correct. Was the twin sister of Apollo.
Artemis.
Correct. Built wings to escape Crete.
Daedalus.
Daedalus.
Correct. Sprang fully formed from Zeus's brow.
Athena.
Correct. Ate most of his children, but not Zeus.
Kronos.
Kronos.
Correct. Cheated on her husband Hephaestus with Ares.
Aphrodite.
Correct. Was the daughter of Cepheus and Cassiopeia.
Andromeda.
Andromeda.
Correct. And was the god of wine.
Dionysus.
Dionysus.
That is correct. Good job on that category. All right, Cave Spring High School, will it be ideal gas terms or state nicknames?
All right. We'll take ideal gases terminology.
All right, identify these terms related to ideal gases. The first is molecules in 1 mole of gas.
Avogadro's number.
Correct. Meaning of T in the ideal gas law.
Temperature.
Correct. Force per unit area a gas exerts.
Pressure.
Correct. Symbol for the ideal gas constant.
N.
Oh no.
It's R.
Okay.
Temperature of minimal energy for a gas.
0 degrees.
Judges? They're saying no, it's absolute zero or 0 kelvins. Within one, the number of liters in 1 mole of gas at standard temperature and pressure.
1 liter.
It's 22.4. Law relating pressure to volume at constant temperature.
Boyle's constant.
Correct. Noble gas that acts most ideally.
Helium.
Correct. Most efficient heat engine cycle based on an ideal gas.
No answer.
The Carnot cycle. And finally, gas flow through a tiny hole described by Graham's law.
Bernoulli principle.
Bernoulli principle.
That would be effusion. All right, that was a tough category, but you did a great job. Good job by both of our teams in the category round. Coming up next, we'll have another toss-up round as Battle of the Brains continues.
Miss a week of Battle of the Brains? Or want to catch up on a full season of Battle gameplay? Find full episodes on our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Princess Anne with 155 points. Our team from Cave Spring with 105 points. And now we get back to Battle of the Brains and another toss-up round. Just a quick reminder first that teams do lose points for interrupting a question with an incorrect answer. The other team then has the chance to answer. And there's no conferring in the toss-up rounds. All right, teams, here we go. The biblical king Ahab, described in Scripture as a wicked king of Israel, was husband to what notorious Phoenician princess? Liam.
Jezebel.
Correct. You may need your pencil and paper for this one. A clock strikes once at 1 o'clock, twice at 2 o'clock, 3 times at 3 o'clock, and so on. In 12 hours, how many total times does it strike? Carson.
13.
That is incorrect. Kevin?
96.
The answer is 78. In 1787, of the original states which ratified the Constitution with reservations, the majority sought the inclusion of what 10-point addition? Liam.
The Bill of Rights.
Correct. By what name did the ancient Greeks call that giant race of deities born of Uranus and Gaia? Cam.
Titans.
Correct. All right, keep that pencil and paper handy. A circle of unknown radius is formed from a 12-inch long string. In terms of pi, what is the circle's radius in inches? Carson.
12 over 2 pi.
Judges, we will accept that, yes. Bacteria often possesses what whip-like structures? Trevor.
Flagellum.
Correct. Luxembourg City is the capital of Luxembourg. Spell Luxembourg. Liam.
Luxembor. Oh,
You want to start again?
yeah, please.
Judges?
Luxembourg.
That is correct. 28 years after she was found guilty of treason, Iva Toguri Dakino was pardoned by Gerald Ford. By what well-known radio name was this World War II Japanese radio personality known? Carson.
The Voice.
That's incorrect. Princess Anne, Trevor?
Lord Haha.
That was Tokyo Rose. This national park is 1,250 square miles of desert located in California. Identify this park that is named for the twisted, prickly member. Trevor.
Joshua Tree.
That is correct. The agave family grows there. For literary horror fans, he is almost synonymous with his home state. Who is this author who resides in Derry, Maine? Trevor.
Stephen King.
Correct. In biology, a three-dimensional spiral, 2 of which can be found doubled. Almond.
Helix.
Correct. Tenochtitlan, the place of the cactus in the rock, was the capital city of what? Liam.
The Aztecs.
Correct. This 20th century French painter is associated with the Dadaist and Surrealist movement. Trevor.
Marcel Duchamp.
That is correct. All right, teams, turn your attention to the monitor for a video question presented by a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch, and wait until the question is completed before buzzing in.
What theme park, co-owned by Dolly Parton, is located roughly 100 miles southwest of Bristol in Pigeon Forge?
Cam.
Dollywood.
That is correct. What numerical value can an ace be in a game of blackjack? Liam.
11 or 1.
That is correct. You may need your pencil and paper for this one. Bill went traveling on his motorboat. He cruised for 2 hours and 20 minutes and traveled 21 nautical miles. If 1 knot is equal to 1 nautical mile in 1 hour, what was Bill's speed to the nearest knot? Trevor.
7 knots per hour.
That is incorrect. Cave Spring? Carson?
6 knots per hour.
It's actually 9 knots per hour. Speed equals distance times 60 divided by time. The most coveted prize in the Tour de France is the Maillot Jaune, a jersey of what color? Trevor?
Yellow.
That's correct. And that buzzer means one more toss-up round just ahead, and will double the point value for our teams. Stay tuned to see which of our teams will go on to the semifinals here on Battle of the Brains.
Love Battle of the Brains? Ready for your high school team to play next season? Get in touch. Go to battleofthebrains.net to learn more. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores as we head now into the final round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Princess Anne High School with 265 points. Our team from Cave Spring High School with 135 points. Now, in this final toss-up round, the point score for a correct answer is doubled. So is the penalty for an incorrect answer given before I finish the question. There's no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, teams, good luck. This is our final toss-up round. What quantity, which comes in kinematic and dynamic varieties, measures a fluid's resistance to flow? Trevor?
Viscosity.
Correct. In geometry, how many sides does a heptagon have? Liam?
7.
Correct. This is a soft, white, lustrous transition metal that possesses the highest electrical conduction of any element. Liam?
Silver.
Correct. This nation's Pic de la Selle is just across the border from Lago Enriquillo, the largest lake on Hispaniola. Name this French and Creole-speaking. Liam?
Haiti.
Correct. That borders the Dominican Republic. All right, pencil and paper may be needed. In a 45, 45, 90-degree triangle, the length of the hypotenuse is 12 inches. In rationalized form, what is the length of a side? Naman?
6 square root 2.
That is correct. Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941 at the onset of World War II was led by which Japanese admiral? Trevor?
Tojo.
That is incorrect. Cave Spring? That would be Admiral Isoroku Yamamoto. What is the most sacred of the Muslim shrines in Mecca? Liam?
The Kaaba.
Say again?
The Kaaba.
That is correct. The abominable snowman is said to live on Mount Everest and on other mountains in the Himalayas. What name do Sherpa tribesmen? Trevor?
Yeti.
That is correct. Give to this legendary creature. Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, and Nirvana originated. Trevor?
Seattle, Washington.
That is correct. The birthplace of grunge. During what year were enslaved Africans first brought to North America's Jamestown colony? Nauman?
1619.
Correct. Aeschylus and Sophocles were 2 of the 3 great tragic dramatists in classic Greece. Trevor?
Euripides.
Correct. He was the 3rd. A product of 19th century Romanticism, the novel Sense and Sensibility was penned by what English writer? Trevor?
Jane Austen.
Correct. What U.S. state lies directly east of Maryland? Liam?
Delaware.
Correct. In Arthurian legend, who was King Arthur's father? Liam?
Uther.
We will accept that. Uther Pendragon. He was a fictional ex-Texas Ranger. Name this masked man who fired silver bullets. Liam?
The Lone Ranger.
Correct. At 198 feet and located on the southern east coast, what is the tallest lighthouse in the United States? Trevor?
Albemarle.
That is incorrect. Cave Spring? Anna?
Cape Henry.
It's actually Cape Hatteras in Buxton, North Carolina. It actually consisted of 2 routes skirting to the north and south of the Taklamakan Desert. What trade route linking the eastern Mediterranean and China? Bryce.
Silk Road.
Silk Road is correct, yes. What is the 13-letter word meaning using the voice in such a manner that the sound appears to come from a source other than the speaker? Liam.
Ventriloquism.
Correct. This man's Pat Hobby stories are set in Hollywood, and Irving Thalberg inspired his unfinished novel, The Last Tycoon. Name this author who used Jazz Age New York as a setting. Cam.
Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald is correct. Setting for The Great Gatsby, F. Scott Fitzgerald. When it was signed into law by President Franklin Roosevelt on June 22, 1944, its official title was the Servicemen's Readjustment Act. Trevor.
GI Bill.
That is correct. Because the Aleutian Islands extend into the eastern hemisphere, it is technically correct to say that the easternmost point in the United States is in what state? Rice.
Alaska.
Correct. The expression, the thin red line, came into use during the Battle of Balaclava. It was to honor the courage shown by the Scottish 93 Regiment in repulsing the charge of a vastly superior force. Liam.
Crimean War.
Correct. And that buzzer is the end of our match. While our judges double check the final score, here's a reminder for you how to stay connected with us here on Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date with Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more. And follow the show on social at Battle of the Brains.
As we continue round 3 in this season of Battle of the Brains, join us next week as we welcome Maggie Walker Governor's School versus St. Christopher's School.
And now here's the final score for today's match, determining which of our teams will continue on to the semifinals this season. Ending with a final score of 195 points, our team from Cave Spring High School. Great job today by Bryce, Carson, Cam, and Anna. And our winners today with a final score of 605 points, our team from Princess Anne High School. Great job by Naaman, Kevin, Trevor, and Liam, and we'll see you guys in the final rounds. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thank you so much for watching and playing along here on Battle of the Brains, and we'll see you back here next week. Great match, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529. Goodbye.